My husband and I have lived in the area since really 2000. 2006, we moved to the Waxhaw area, so we've been in the area for quite a long time. We were looking to build a new home, but yet stay in the current school district, and so we found the neighborhood, found the lot, and it was a pretty quick process. We have built a couple homes. This is the third. So I think that we had learned a lot of do's and don'ts along the way. This property is very different than the last one. We had several acres on the last property, also posed different advantages and disadvantages. Some of the things we really liked. So we wanted to bring a few things. Outdoor living was important to us. The house was, a couple of months into the build, we were already out here looking at the lot, talking about what we kind of were looking to do. And I will say that I really think that Zane did an amazing job marrying what we were looking for with Casey's design ideas and then just, actually making it work. Definitely our favorite part is the fact that it's all one level straight off the house. We had been trying to kind of make that happen in other projects, but the lot just didn't really allow for it. And so we wanted to make that happen this time. And it just feels like it's all one big indoor outdoor living space. So to be able to just kind of walk out, straight out, no steps, straight out onto the deck in the morning, have a cup of coffee, kind of tucked over there by the louvered wall where it's private, but yet still the breeze flows through. That's probably my favorite part. I really think we'll be able to use this most of the year, if not even all of the year. We've got some really great installed outdoor heaters, one right on top of kind of the little space I was just mentioning that we like to sit. Actually, this time of the year, it's actually a little harder to be out here, at least certain times of the day. But, it's only a couple months a year that it's quite so hot. My kids love to hang out in and out of the pool. So there's been a lot of friends over, hanging out on the pool deck, dipping in the water, cool off. And I think that, just as the landscape matures and we finish some of the other building projects going on around us, we'll look forward to seeing it grow. The landscape is definitely more my husband's passion, but we have some unique challenges with this lot. There's some advantages and some challenges. And so we really needed their expertise in figuring out how to, grade and plant and sort of accommodate some of the water flow that we get on this lot. And I think they did a great job with that as well. Well, a couple things that I think I would say specifically about Fun Outdoor Living in terms of a strong recommendation. Number one, I really do think that the design background that Zane and probably his colleagues bring, where they can work with the designer, but yet they have design expertise as well. And they can see the entire project and really bring it to life digitally before you even get started on it. That was amazing. We have built actually two other pools. And I would say this was hands down by far our best experience in terms of just the fact that everything's in-house, everything happened very predictably. It always takes longer than you think it's going to take, but we were communicated with every step of the way. Matthew, who was our project manager, was in touch with me near daily most of the project. And certainly if not every day, it was every couple of days. We just always felt like if there was any problem, they fixed it. And I mean, they really fixed it. We did have an issue with our driveway. It didn't cure properly. They tore the whole thing out and replaced it. Wow. Super impressed with that. And just any little thing, there were some tweaks along the way. Nothing was a problem. They just made it happen. We just could not be happier with the final product. I would say that you really, really want a contractor that can see the whole big picture and how it's all going to work together. And I don't think that's all that common. I think there's plenty of contractors that can put a pool in the ground, or can build a structure, but literally marrying a structure to our existing structure and make that work and not cause problems. To be able to come out off of our porch, our existing porch, without having to deal with a step, everything's level. I just think that you need someone that can see the big grand scheme and has the vision. And I don't think that's all that common. So I think that with Fun Outdoor Living, I really do think we got that. And I don't say that, for any reason other than it's true. The other thing I would say is that the way that they bring their own crews, who's going to be at your house. The schedule is sort of more of a master schedule that then gets followed a little bit more closely. And I think that that's really important. In a previous build, honestly, weeks would go by and nothing would be happening. And that's literally true. I really think you get something. You pay a little extra probably for that, but it is so worth it in terms of the final product.